What's good, YouTube? And we back. The Sixers made a signing finally for a power forward, and I want to talk about this guy. His name is really hard to remember, so, please forgive me if I say his name wrong. But his name is Gurbshan Yumashili. And, this player, he's 6'8", he's 260, he was drafted by the Celtics. Then he played overseas at France. And this year in the Olympics, this guy was, balling out. He was one of France's best players. It was him, Victor, and I guess Fournier, I'm not sure. But yeah, he balled out in the Summer League. He dunked on LeBron. He had a poster. I'm just excited we finally have a guy who's a big body that can play the forward position. This guy can shoot threes. He shot, in the NBA, he shot around 33% from three, which is average, around the average bar. In the Olympics, he shot pretty well from three. So this guy can definitely stretch the floor a little bit. He's also a big body. He can play pretty good defense against most power forwards in the league. He can also guard small forwards. He just has that strength. He has that grown man strength. I'm just excited to see what he can provide for us. If it's on the bench, if it's starting, it just makes our depth just a lot scarier for other teams. When you look at our depth now, we just have so many guys who can come in the court and instantly make an impact. Like Kelly Oubre. I don't know if Kelly Oubre is going to start. He's probably going to be off the bench, right? And he's a guy who can give us 15 points easily. Eric Gordon, a guy who can stretch the floor and just shoot lights out if he's on fire. We also have Andre Drummond, one of the best backup bigs, probably the best backup big in the league, one of the best rebounders in the league. A guy who can come in, give you 15 minutes, probably give you 10 boards. So, yeah, I'm just very appreciative of what Daryl Morey did, and especially taking his time to find a power forward that has contributed to winning in the Olympic scene, right? And when you do that in the Olympic scene, I feel like that gives you a little more confidence in yourself. Like for Embiid, I feel like Embiid's gained a little bit of more confidence, especially him being the main villain in France. He still performed and got himself a gold medal. So I really believe that once you play good on the world, for the world to see, your confidence just grows a little bit. And Yubsile, or whatever his name is, really balled out. I mean, this guy was dropping 20 points, and he scored 20 points against the USA. That's a lot of competition. So I'm very excited to see what he can do. I don't know if he's going to start. I don't know if I'm an old school fan for thinking this, but for a power forward, I really believe you should be 6'8" and up. I don't think a power forward could ever be someone who's like 6'5", 6'6". I don't know. That's just my opinion. I've never seen it work in the NBA ever. Like Draymond Green's a power forward. How tall? He's 6'8", and he's like a smaller guy, people say. So yeah, I really think that this guy could be our starting power forward. Well, let's see what Nick Nurse does, because Nick Nurse, obviously, he's a good coach. He will do what's best for our team. If he thinks Caleb Martin is the best scenario for power forward, then that's it. But I don't know. I just have a little concerns if Caleb Martin's our power forward. Like a lot of injuries that could be caused from him guarding bigger guys, and him using more energy throughout the regular season, and then in the postseason he's banged up. He can't do as much, and that's something you have to take in. And this guy is a big body. I mean, 6'8", 260. That's a big MF. You know what I mean? So. And he can also stretch the floor, so I really don't see a downside of starting him. It's a guy who can just another body that can play defense. If he comes off the bench, that's great as well, right? We need bench players. Tyrese Maxey can honestly benefit from a player who's 6'8", 260, play good defense, but could also stretch the floor. You could do some nice pick and pops with him, pick and rolls with him as well. Yeah, I just think this is a great signing, and I really believe this could be a game changer. This guy is a baller. This guy is a silver medalist, a guy who really performed in the world setting. So, yeah, man, I'm just very excited to see what this could blossom into. I hope he starts, but he probably isn't. It's probably going to be Caleb Martin. And I keep forgetting about KJ Martin. We did re-sign him. He's probably going to play some power forward, small forward minutes. So, yeah, man. I haven't made a video in a while. There wasn't really much to talk about. This is kind of the hardest time to talk about Sixers, but I saw this signing and I was actually very excited for it. Very excited to talk about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys pretty soon.